From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Lumen Field. Corey Horton now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Go check! Go check!
To throw right away, here's Milroe. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Here we go. Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther Street.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
Check mash, go! 60 Bison. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 Lion.
Now Milroe on first down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Street. Go.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
45. What? Ready.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. 50, green.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And no return forthcoming. It's a tough sack, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
60. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70.
First carry down for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Demario Davis there on the play.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Dragon 60. 18. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready, right?
On play action, Milrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 7-yard loss.
Chase Young in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
60 Eagles, Mustang 19. Seven Pirates. Panther 11. Ready?
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 20.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Walker. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready, set.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 18. Pioneer.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll check this one down to Charbonnet. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Seattle.
Seahawks.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
65 catch, 65. Viking, 18. 79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther Street, Panther Street. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard
Trap 60,
line.
trap 60. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Now Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
12
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Okay, ready?
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points?
Ready?
It is first and
Cowboy
goal.
80. Ready?
To the air, it's Milrow. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
18 Rattler, 18 Back. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Got it, ready?
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Hut.
Walker. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
And goal.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Red. 50. Ready?
Back to throw is Rattler. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion is Hill.
Yellow. Hut.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Saints first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be taken down. The game is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the handoff, Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Blue.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing on 3rd down, Rattler. You look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.
Ready?
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, here's Rattler. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. To return, it's Shaheed. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Ready?
They go play action now with Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
19. Ready? Buffalo 80. 70 Rangers. Set. Buffalo 18. Unlock Lions. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Chap 60. Chap 60. 19 Lions.
Now it's Milrow. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
19 tight. 19. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Milrow taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Myers good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move further out in front. It is now 17-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
In motion is Hill.
45. White. Set. Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
By 2 yards on the pickup. It's
second down, 8 yards to go.
26-yard line.
Set. Ready.
They'll run the toss here with Blue. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Boye Maffez. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At the 46-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It's
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Pioneer. Warriors 70. Check. Go, Rig. Go. Ready.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds. Down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. Let's go.
Here's Milrow to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Viking 18.
They'll run the draw with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Third and 10.
Mustang 19. 19 Tiger. Hey, smash Bronco! Hey, check that. Street. Check that.
Throwing is Milrow. Going up top. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Yellow, 43.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Your tight end motioning left here.
Check.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
In motion is Hill. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 2nd down, Blue. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nick is there to make the play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return as he takes it across the 30. In motion is Hill. On first down, here's Blue. Threw him up to the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. Again, it's Blue. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's shut. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going.
At their own 42-yard line.
Maverick, 60, let's go now. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll go play action with Milrow. Downfield, he's got Horton. And And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at
Press
the
on 80.
32-yard line.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
On first down, it's Milroe. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Ryan Brzee. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
That one on the tackle, Abraham Lucas.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Curve 19, curve 19, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Now Milroe.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. And sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
60 Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Milroe facing third and long. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Third and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring them down for a sack and brings up fourth down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Fourth down, and here's Milroe. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tries to retreat, but is covered up.
At their own 45-yard
Ready,
line.
check. Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, check, here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Ready.
Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that.
Yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Not saying 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Big Lion. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. 19 tight.
On 3rd down, Milrow. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Warriors 70.
To the air, it's Milrow. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
A run with Blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The motion there, tight end Johnson. A run once more with Blue. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
Well, it's pretty clear this offensive coordinator feels the vulnerability of this run defense is on the edges. They continue to get the ball out wide. They do it here with a nice toss play, and he's able to pick up good yardage.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air is Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game, and they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield, and you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
14 yards.
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Let's go.
On play action, it's Shuck. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Come on. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They go play action now with Milrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
They'll gain
yards.
17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10
Come
at the
19. Come
41-yard
19.
line.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. 18 Pioneer. Let go.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool him with their blitz package. It's a little bit more...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Boye Mafe He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Third and long. Here's Shuck. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Foye Maffei. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Deputy, distance average, 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Mustang 19.
At the 34-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Now Milroe on 1st down. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Saints will take over at their own 14-yard line.
By the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. He gets this to Moreau, left side. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. And that defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.